Hello!
Hey, y'all, welcome back.
It's spring. It's Mother's Day. These are my Mother's Day flowers.
They're gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
It's middle of the month. We wanted to check in with you, the mid-May check-in. Are you surviving? Thriving?
Hi, Josh. Welcome. Hi, Courtney. We come live. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jordan.
And we come live every Tuesday at 11:30 Mountain Standard Time.
That's right.
To talk about all things parents and to build a tribe, an online tribe of people who want intentional things for their kids, like kindness and compassion and love and
Respect and all those awesome character strengths.
honesty. That's right. So we so love that you guys are here to join us every
Yes.
week. So
Yes,
thank
yes,
you.
yes.
A couple weeks ago, you guys kind of see our notes. A couple weeks ago, we kicked off May with the conversation that it is May and have you thought about summer? And we know that May can be a really kind of hectic time, especially for moms. And so we just kind of encouraged you guys to keep trucking. And
That's right.
we're almost at the finish line. And so we thought, we'd do a mid-month check-in.
Yes.
See where you guys are at.
Yes.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
How are
Okay?
you doing?
How am I doing? That brings us to our next little gift for you this morning.
Hi,
Sarah
Colleen.
found this amazing blog article that just really struck us to the heart. So we wanted to share it with y'all.
Yeah.
There's a little something called middle season mamas. Okay, so that's what this article is all about. So any of you who can relate to being a middle season mama, just tune in.
We thought we'd read it just because it's a little too difficult to summarize it. And I mean, I know
good.
we ask you how you're doing. Maybe you can't even put it into words because we don't know if we can even put it into words half the time. Like,
That's right.
Jordan showed up at my house this morning at I think 8:45, and we just were like, "Oh my gosh!"
We had to have a mom therapy session.
We did. We had a mom therapy session, and sometimes you need that. And I said, Jordan, did you see this article that I emailed you last night? Like, we have to read. We have to share this, and so we want to give the credit to
A Word That Matters.
A Word That
blog.
Matters. That's the blogger. She's a mom blog, and she's the one that wrote this. So we are not taking credit for this. We just completely feel these sentiments. And Jordan is going to
Here we
read.
go.
We're going to start.
Okay, to the middle season mama in May. This is to you. Happy Mother's Day. Do you want to laugh out loud at that sentiment? Do you kind of want to puke? What a joke that Mother's Day is in May. May, the month that breaks mothers and then sort of backhandedly celebrates us. At least me and my fellow middle season mamas. If you have 2 or more children in more than 2 stages, I'm talking to you. If I see you with your toddler having a meltdown at the late junior high baseball game, I see you missing the elementary Easter party on accident because it's kid number 4 and you literally cannot do another egg hunt. I see you trying to figure out after school schedules like some sort of military commander. I see you wistfully wave to your friends in the carpool line knowing it will be a solid month before you catch up. Happy Mother's Day. My 4th baby was born the year my first baby started kindergarten. Next year, I will have 1 in high school, 1 in middle school, and 2 in elementary. I can't do the math after that because it is May, and my brain is tired. I can't do one more fraction, decimal, long division, place value, math fact, or algebra problem. I also can't, with the Iliad, the Odyssey, any creative writing prompts, egg drops, robotics reports, blank maps, president projects, mock debates, family trees, or all about me's. Nope, can't. It's May. We only thought we were tired when they were babies, right? We only thought it was exhausting to get up with them in the middle of the night just to hold and rock them? Huh. Now, some of them are up at 5:30 for cross-country, basketball, football, 2-a-days, and some are still out at 11 p.m. for rehearsals, games, dates, movies. I literally cannot stay up later than my kids do. But when I turn out the light and get under the covers, at least partially with peace, with whatever the plan is for the rest of the night, they don't even notice. They'll walk into my room and talk to me like I'm sitting at the breakfast table in the middle of the day. Mom, can I borrow your charger? Mom, where's my baseball stuff? Mom, I need money for tomorrow. Mom, did you email Mr. Mom, what are we doing next weekend? I am sleeping because I am tired because you are always awake. And it's May. Maybe it's the loneliness of the middle season that's the hardest of all. See, as middle season mamas live in our car, we eat a lot of fast food and haven't sat around a table since Christmas. We live and die by email and group me and literally have zero control of our own schedules because a teacher, coach, director can change our family's day, night, or weekend in less than 200 characters. We can make a plan, but chances are good that something will come up and it'll change. We may not need a babysitter anymore to grab drinks with friends or a date with the hubs, but we are so tired, we'd rather stay home.
Okay, I'm going to take over and read.
Hey, give us a thumbs up real quick if you can relate to any of this. Give us some kind of feedback. Is this you?
Are you experiencing this in May? So we've aged out of the cute moms club. We're on our own. No one is gushing over our teenagers. We're all so busy with our own lives. All we can do is send a fist pump emoji to our friends in solidarity. We haven't had a conversation with our husbands in 6 months. That doesn't sound like a board meeting or attack plan for the week. The only thing we feed on more than Chick-fil-A and coffee is mom guilt and worry, because unlike our new season kids, our middle season kids remember the fails. The stakes are high and the expectations are huge. I used to worry about SIDS. Now I worry about suicide rates, SAT scores, school shootings, and sexting. Are we doing enough? Are we doing too much? Are they too sheltered? Too exposed? Is she mean? Is he smart? Will they make it? Will they ever like each other? Will they ever like me again? What are they listening to? What are they watching? What are they talking about? There's a lot less grace passed out to us middle season moms. I miss the whole, all you have to do is keep them alive till daddy gets home season. Now it is, all you have to do is make sure they excel in every class, activity, and relationship, monitor every online activity, read every text, be intentional about their mental, spiritual, and physical health, and be available for every call, conversation, and late night ask season. Maybe there's less grace because we are actually invisible. The moment our kids step out into the world, we start fading away, merely the master of the calendar and driver of the car. But no one really sees us. We're like the electricity that keeps it all running, invisible. No one notices until it goes out. It's May and I'm about to go out. So imagine our confusion when our random Sunday, amid the deluge of activities and invisibility, there's a holiday dedicated to us. The teenagers grant us their first smile in months. The kids slow down for a second and direct a kind word our way, long past our sloppy breakfasts in bed and glittery excitement of crass celebrating moms. We stumble through the expectations of this day, all of us. Where do I want to go? Want to eat? Want to do? Wait, you can see me? I'm disoriented with the difference. Mother's Day in May. How ironic. What I want for Mother's Day in the middle season is to be sent on a silent retreat because life is incredibly loud and fast, and I'm lonely, so I want my friends to come with me, and I want there to be mimosas. And that cute little bistro set at Target for the courtyard. Next month, I will feel bad for what I said when it's May. Baseball and ballet will wrap up, the showcases will stop, the parties and programs will be over, the finals will finally end. Next month, I will sit by the pool with my friends, I will read a bedtime story to my littles, I will consume real food and good books, and I will emerge a human, and I will embrace summer. I really celebrate Mother's Day. I will really celebrate Mother's Day. I will remember the middle season is good too. Hold on, sister. Remember that they love you through the side eye and sigh at everything you say. Remember that you are more than the keeper of the planner and the driver of the car. Remember that there are thousands of us sitting in stands, running to the thing, revising the paper at midnight, counting down. Remember that is the electricity that warms a family and lights a home. A bump of solidarity to you all. That's right. So, there's so many parts of that we, and again, where did it come from? What was that?
Yes, a word that matters.
A word that matters. She's the mom blog that wrote that. And, I don't know, we felt like if we are feeling, like we say this all the time, if we are feeling this, y'all are feeling this.
Feeling it too.
I mean, you really are. But the grace that we found from this is that we can, this is so last Sunday. Just kidding. Love you, moms. The grace that we found from this is that we can build each other up as a community. and we can lean on each other, right?
Yes.
So the thought that we wanted to kind of give a shout out to this mom blogger because she's got it dead on.
She's keeping it real.
She is. But then on the flip side, like, we also can just lift each other up and encourage and know that it's not the end of the world.
That's right.
So,
And I just feel like, Sarah, one of the things that you and I love about Families of Character and this whole program is just like there's solutions to some of the stuff that can feel hopeless, right? It's like part of that article just gives you anxiety just to hear the rattling off of the busy schedules and the sports and all the activities. But the one thing that I love that you shared with me early on about the program is just like, no matter what crazy is happening, like, we are united as a family, and we need to come together once a week for an hour to sit down and connect and just breathe, relax, check the calendar, and then say, what is it that we want to work on?
Yeah.
One thing, just one thing, like the low-hanging fruit. What is one thing that you could just work on for the whole month in the entire family?
Yeah, we, Jordan and I were talking, and, at the beginning of the month, we started a Thrive community with some other parents. We used the Families of Character Thrive Journal. It's the Purpose Journal. And the very first character strength that we work on in that is orderliness. And the coolest thing is that, as I think about sliding into summer, we've been working on orderliness, and what part of that journal does is you sit down as a family and you talk about what orderliness is and how that is a good character strength to have, but then you each pick something that you're really bad at. Okay, so we'll use my 6-year-old as a great example. He's really bad at flushing the toilet.
Hey, he's
Horrible.
busy. He's got things to do.
Yeah.
He's got to go.
And so the goal for Jonah for the month of May is to flush the toilet. And he starts to see that his small action of not flushing the toilet, how it affects other people. Because when he doesn't, my toddler comes in and then sticks his hand in the toilet. And then I have a huge mess to clean up, and it's disgusting, and everyone freaks out. And they're like, Mom, Graham stuck his hand in the toilet.
It's a domino effect.
It's a huge domino effect. And so that is what is so beautiful about the Thrive community that we're in is we're all starting to experience, we're 15 days in.
Yeah.
And we've all been working on this orderliness. And we're all starting to experience, especially in my family, like how the little thing that we are intentionally working on is affecting everyone else. So I'll give you another example. My goal, I have a horrible time of just staying up past 10 o'clock and just like mindlessly scrolling. And so when I decide to come to bed at 11 o'clock, it affects my husband because he's not a good sleeper. And so he wakes up, and his goal is to wake up at 5 a.m. to work out.
Right.
Well, he can't do that unless I follow through with my goal.
Yeah.
So then I have to be intentional about thinking about him, about caring enough about my actions that ultimately he's going to be able to follow through with his goal. So it's like this whole domino effect, and it's this whole circle of life. And the goal by the end of the month is so that everyone's thinking about each other, Oh,
I get that.
Everyone
That's resonating with me.
Yeah, and so my hope is that we can slide into summer with less fighting, because now we've been intentional with thinking about other people, even the smallest things, leaving your shoes in the middle of the floor, not picking up your dishes, whatever that one thing is that you're really bad at.
Yeah.
So, that's how we're going to embrace summer in our house. And believe me, I'm scared to death that everyone is going to be fighting, because that seems like
Because if you get
everyone,
bored,
that's what everyone did on Mother's Day was fight. That was like,
hey, we're keeping it real, right?
yeah. So, how are you guys going to embrace summer? Like, throw some things out.
Give us some ideas. Tell us
know.
what you need. For me, I know, Sarah, that this is the challenge of having an intentional family meeting once a week. It's a real thing, y'all. If you have 3 of them in a row and then you miss one, you will understand the feeling of being untethered and this sort of anxiety-ridden undertone to the whole family because you haven't checked the calendar together, you haven't oriented your whole family towards the goal for the month, and it's just it's so helpful and so worth it to just make the commitment. We skipped ours last weekend because we set it up for Sunday. We had family in town. It was Mother's Day. And so it doesn't feel good starting the day off when you're used to this kind of family meeting routine. Like you said, it just provides so much unity and like freedom.
And summer is so kind of all over the place. It's all over. There's, you go here, you go there, you go there. And so the challenge from us to you guys is, figure out how you can work in an intentional family meeting,
Every
focusing
week.
on fun, checking the calendar, spending time together.
And then getting one goal
Yeah.
in writing for each person.
And that's it.
Flush the toilet. Could be as simple as that.
Could be.
But you just work on it for 30 days,
He
right?
is-
Make it a habitual action.
He is doing it without even having me prompt him now. It's pretty funny.
It's awesome.
So, yeah.
That's what we want.
Courtney says, getting back on weekly family meetings, new routine. My crew thrives on routine. Themed days. What else does she say?
Theme days of the week. Family fun on the weekends when dad is home.
Yes.
Love that idea.
Yes.
Jesse, you're tuning in with us. She shared with me yesterday, Mondays are her laundry day. She does all the laundry on
I
Monday.
have a friend that does that too.
I love it. That's what we're
She
talking
stays home and
about.
does laundry all day.
Scheduled, intentional time. It will set us free. Ordering our time and our priorities will set us free. All right, y'all.
So,
It's lunchtime.
flush the toilet.
Flush the toilet.
Jess has kids, I think, my age too.
Yes.
It's probably real in your house too.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness. So,
Tune in with us next Tuesday. Is awesome seeing all you tune in.
I know.
Share this with friends if you think there's other moms or parents that could benefit from the video. Share it on your feed.
It keeps me
Check
sane
out
the
our
rest of the
blog.
week. That's good, Jess.
That's right.
If you want to really read the whole story about the toilet flushing and everything, I wrote a blog article about it last week. It is actually pretty comical. It is on the blog, familiesofcharacter.com/blog.
Yes.
It's
Check
pretty
us
comical.
out.
So, all right, guys, have a great day. We're going to go have some lunch,
Yes.
and we can't wait to see you next week.
Happy Mother's Day.
Bye. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.